Hello, my bum blowers and module masters, and today I am here with the Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes modded module tutorial. Today, I will be doing the module Answering Can Be Fun. This module is actually pretty easy. Just make sure that you can hear because this module is audio required, and I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the bomb. This module requires only the serial number in terms of edge work, so I'm going to go ahead and start by getting the serial number, and then we'll go from there. So, our serial number is Alpha 03 Lima India 4. Let's take a look at the module now. I realize this is going to be a bit hard, actually. I'll get over it. Anyway. So, this module consists of a display, a listen button, and a keypad. For a bit of context behind the module, let's just go ahead and read the manual. So, your annoying friend that you can't remember the name of has switched phone numbers, and you don't know the new number. Supposedly, the last message they sent you can give you a hint on what their new number is. The message consists of a phrase in English. Any words that don't sound like proper English should be treated as such. To solve the module, dial and call your friend's new number. So, to do the module, as a diffuser, you're going to press the listen button. When you press it, as the manual said, you will hear an English phrase. Let's go ahead and listen.
This video isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
This video isn't cool. You know what is cool? $1 million. I don't know if he said $1 million or $1 billion, so what do? You wait 10 seconds after you press it, and then you can press it again. If you try to press it twice within 10 seconds, it's just not going to do anything. So let me go ahead and just re-listen to it.
This video isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
I realize there's no what is cool, just what's cool. I still don't know if it was an M or a B, but you will come to find out this really doesn't matter. But let's just go ahead and go with this. So, we need to find a phone number. How do we find the phone number? Let's find out. The first 3 digits are based on the digits of the serial. The first digit is the first digit of the serial number. Easy enough. The second digit is the sum of all of the serial digits modulo 10. 4 plus 3 plus 0 is 7, so 7 is our second digit. The third number in our phone number is the last digit of the serial, which is a 4. That was easy enough, but now comes the hard part of the module. We will now take every character of the serial number for the next 6 digits. So this A will be for the 4th digit of the number, this 0 will be for the 5th digit of the number, this 3 will be for the 6th digit, the L will be for the 7th, the I will be for the 8th, and the 4 will be for the 9th. So, if it's a number, subtract 2 from the number, add 10 if it's negative, then multiply by the number of digits in the serial, then dial that number modulo 10. If it's a letter, take the number of occurrences of that letter in the message, and add the number of digits already dialed, then dial that number modulo 10. So let's go ahead and take our serial and do just that with this. Our first character is an A. We're going to count the number of times A appears in this message first. There's an A here, there's one A, there's another A, and this is a third A. So we have 3 A's in the serial, in the message even. So we have 3. Add the number of digits already dialed. 3 plus 3, we have 3 digits dialed, is 6. And then we're going to dial that number. Next we have a 0, which is a number. If it's a number, subtract 2 from the number. We have negative 2. Add 10 if it's negative. It is negative. So 10 plus negative 2 is 8. Then multiply by the number of digits in the serial. We have 3 digits in the serial. 8 times 3 is 24. So we're going to dial 24 modulo 10, which is 4. Next we have a 3. So we're going to subtract 2, which gives us 1. It's not negative, so we don't add 10. Multiply by the number of digits in the serial, which is 3. 1 times 3 is 3. So we're going to dial 3 for the 6th digit. Now we have an L. We're now going to count the number of times there's an L in this message. This video isn't cool. You know what is? Actually, there's an L in cool. There's a L in the second cool. There's 4 so far. 6. I count 6. Let me recount. THISVIDEOISNTCOOL. Here's 1. YOUKNOWHATSCOOL. Here's 2. AMILL. Here's 4. IONDOLLARS. There's 6 L's in the message. So we have 6. Add the number of digits already dialed. We have dialed 6 digits. 6 plus 6 is 12, and we're going to dial 12 modulo 10, which is 2. Now we're going to take I's. There's a lot of I's in this message. Here's an I here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 I's. So 5, we've dialed 7 digits. 5 plus 7 is 2. Finally, we have a 4. We have 4, subtract 2 is 2. Don't add 10 because it's not negative. Multiply by the number of digits in the serial. 2 times 3 is 6. And then dial that number modulo by 10. You see why it didn't matter if it was a million or a billion, because we don't have an M or a B. What does matter is if this was, you know, what's cool or what is cool. So I'm going to go ahead and take another listen.
This video isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
So I'm pretty sure it was what, but I'm not 100% sure. So what I'm going to do is, this is a little bit cheaty, but I'm going to look at the code of the module. Because the code of the module has all of the phrases. So let me see here. Let me find the phrase. Okay, so it's what's with no I here, and it's $1 million, so. I missed one of the W's, thank God we didn't have a W in the serial. So I'm pretty sure this is the correct number. For the last digit of the number, we're just going to tap it when the last digit of the bomb timer is that digit. Let me go ahead and dial the first 9 digits. So 746432226 7890. Dialing.
Hello, hi.
That happens when you solve an answer and can be fun. The module's fairly easy, as you can see. The hard part is trying to decipher what the message is saying. As you saw, there were a lot of things, such as the what is cool or the million or $1 billion. This is always a last resort. You can always use this if you're not sure, but I'd recommend you not use it unless this is life or death. In this case, it actually was life or death because I wasn't sure if it was saying what is or what's. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more answering can be fun, hopefully without this. We're going to grab the serial. 103 Echo Kilo 8. Alright, so I have no idea why these are red, but we can still listen.
I know what you're thinking.
I know what you're thinking. I know for a fact this is your and not ya, because I've had this phrase a million times. So, let's go ahead and get our number. The first digit of the number is the first digit of the serial, 1. The second digit is the sum of the serial digits. 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 1 is 12, so 2. Last digit of the serial is the third digit, so an 8. Let me double check. Yep. Now we go through the serial one by one, and we will convert these digits to other digits. So it's a number. Subtract 2, we have -1. Add 10 if it's negative. It is negative, so 10 plus -1 is 9. Multiply by the number of digits in the serial. 9 times 4 is 36. Modulo 10 is 6. Now we have a 0. Subtract 2, which is -2. We do add 10 because it's negative. 10 plus -2 is 8. Multiply by the number of digits in the serial. 8 times 4 is 24? No, 32. then dial the number modulo 10. We have yet another number, 3, subtract 2 is 1. We don't add 10 because it's not negative. Multiply by the number of digits in the serial, 1 times 4 is 4, and we dial 4. Now we have an E. We're going to count how many E's we have in the message. There's one E in the message. So we have 1. Add the number of digits already dialed. We have dialed 6 digits, so 1 plus 6 is 7. Now we have a K. Let's count the number of Ks. 1, 2. I believe it's 2. So we have 2 Ks. 2 plus the number of digits already dialed, 7, is 9. Finally, an 8. It's another number, so let's use this top rule. Subtract 2, 8 minus 2 is 6. We don't add 10 because it's not negative. Multiply by the number of digits in the serial. 6 times 4 is 24. That modulo 10 is a 4. So let's go ahead and dial the digits. By the way, this number is your friend's old number. This is where you're getting the message from. If you try to dial this number into the module, which you can do, it will give you the standard, "I'm sorry, but the number you're trying to reach is out of service" message. It's a little Easter egg. Let's go ahead and just dial the number we have. 624. Oops. I don't believe there's a way to clear the module.
I know what you're thinking.
So, if you mistype, you're just gonna have to suck it up and strike. Whoops. 6, 7, 8. This is gonna be wrong. You just gotta eat a strike if you typo. So don't typo.
Oh my god. Oh, what is it?
Let's try to re-enter this number. 2, 8, 6, 2, 4, 7, 9, 4. 9, 0, 1. Oh wait, no, it goes faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Calling. And it's good.
God!
You know what? Screw you. Oh, that's what it meant by it teases you if you get it wrong. Huh. I've actually never struck on the module before, so that's something I just found out. It'll say in the log as well that your friend knows you struck if you strike, and if you do it the first time strikeless, it'll say in the log, congratulations on finding your friend's message. Good job, sport, or something like that. Now, I will go over one last thing. It's really quick. I'm not going to be able to reproduce this because it's rare, but if you actually have the laundry unicorn on your edgework, 4 batteries and 2 holders and a lit bob indicator, you'll actually get a special message. It's a unicorn. And it is this message. There are 4 batteries and 2 holders and a lit bob indicator. Please dial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I'm not sure why there's a 10 in here, because you can't dial 10, because there's already 9 digits dialed, so I'm assuming he means 0. I'll contact SPEC about that, but... So, if you have 4 batteries and 2 holders, and a lit bob, you'll get this unicorn, and you just dial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and the module will solve. This is not mentioned in the manual, and unless you look through the code, you'll have no way of knowing this exists. So that will do it for my Answering Can Be Fun tutorial. I hope you learned a lot about the module, and I will see you next time.